Hello friends, welcome to the channel of Digital to Real. Today I am going to discuss about the for each loop of system verilog. Now this for each loop is very much like the for loop of verilog. In system verilog there are many different data types. Array is one of them. So array data structure in system verilog, it allows the user to have many values in a single variable. Okay, we declare the array. Array is like a vector, an unpacked vector. Okay, so there are like a memory they have certain number of memory location. Data are stacked in that. See, for example, int array in square bracket I have 5 value. That means array is the variable name and 5 is the depth of the array. That means array variable, it has 5 locations or 5 memory location, and each memory location can hold one int type of data. So here int array square bracket 5 is equal to, inside the curly bracket I have put the contents of the arrays, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means that at array 0, index 0, data 1 is stored. At array index 1, data 2 is stored. Similarly, in array index 5, data 5 is stored. No, data 5 is stored in location array 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. For fourth location, array index 4, data 5 is stored. Now I spoke about a single dimensional array. Now I will talk about a multi-dimensional array. You see, here the variable name is md underscore array. It is a two-dimensional array and it is of type, the data which will be stored, it is of type int. Two-dimensional array means in order to refer to a single memory location, single data, no, I need two indexes. That means md array 0 and 0. In md array 0 index, I will have two data 0 and 1. Okay. In md array 1 location, again I will have data 0 and 1. So you see like this. There are actually 5 locations and each location will have two set of data. In 5 location and each location there will be respective 2 individual data. And all the data would be stored of type int. Please note these are all individual data. Total 5 into 2, 10. 10 data would be stored. But the arrangement in which they are stored is two-dimensional. Means in order to refer to one location or one data, I need to refer to the row and column of that particular data. So you see, so data stored inside the curly bracket tick 1, 2. Okay. So md array 0 location 1 would be stored. Md array 0, 1 location 2 would be stored. Next set of data is 3, 4. That means md array 1 location and 1, 0. 3 data would store and 1, 1, 4 data would store. Then md array 2, 0, 5 would store. Md array 2, 1, 6 would store. Similarly, md array 3, 0, 7 would get stored. 3, 1, 8 would get stored. Then md array 4, 0, 9 will get stored. 4, 1, 10 will get stored. This is how the storage of data in memory happens for this two-dimensional and this is single dimensional. So for each loop iterates over every index of the array starting over 0. So if I want to do certain operation on or data manipulation on every data stored in array, irrespective of single dimensional or two dimensional or three dimensional, whatever it is, okay, or a different data type. Here I have spoken about integer. Okay, there can be a different data type also. We will make use of the for each loop. Okay, and it will iterate, it will move through all the elements which is present in the array. That is, it iterates over every index of the array and it starts from 0. Now syntax. For single statement, suppose I want to do data manipulation, simple data manipulation on every element of the array. Okay, so I will have a single statement. For that, for each, inside this bracket I will have the variable name, that is the array name, and inside the square bracket I will put the iterator. Iterator means the index of the array variable name I want to refer to, and below that I will put the statement, whatever work I want to do on that particular, whatever the data manipulation work I want to do on that data available at that particular index. That is for single statement. Now I will, suppose I need to do some two set of data, set of statement I need to execute for each. So variable name, array variable name, again the iterator, there I will put it inside the begin end. So the two set of data, two set of statement I will put inside the begin end. Inside begin end I can put multiple statements also. So for example, you see, for example, for each loop I have a module block. Name of the module is module TB, semicolon. Now inside the module TB I have an array declared, int array 5 is equal to tick inside the curly bracket 1 2 3 4 5, then semicolon. Int sum, integer int sum semicolon. Then I will have this is another variable declared. It is not defined. Some default value would be 0 because of int type. Initial value of default value of integer int is 0. It takes 2 bits, 0 and 1. Okay, 2-bit logic it takes int, while the integer take 4-bit logic. I have taken sum of int type, so it will store the default value 0. Now inside the initial begin. Now for each array I. So array I means what? I is the iterator or index of the array. Okay, array is the name of the variable. For iterator I want to display that particular element. So system task $display is called $display. Inside the bracket I have put inside the double ticks array square bracket %0 day. It is the format string is equal to %0 the again format string double quotes comma then I comma array I. So for array I value, what is the actual value for the array I for particular index, what is the value stored in the array, that would get displayed. That is a single statement, so no begin end. And you see the I have not declared anywhere I. It will automatically take array elements are of integer type, int type, so I would be also int type only. I need not to declare it. While in case of for loop, no, you need to declare it. Then you have to set the limit till which you need to increment. Now this for each statement again I have used in order to do more than one work or data manipulation work. For each, inside the bracket array, inside the square bracket I have put index. Now what is there inside begin end? I will calculate sum of all the elements of the array. Okay, sum of all the elements of the array I will do. For that, what to do? Sum initial value is 0 only, default value it is of int type. Now sum plus equal to array inside that index semicolon, and then $display system task is called, and inside the system type array element I am displaying, and what is the sum bit obtained after adding one index value to the previous value stored in sum, that would get displayed. And here is the end for this begin, here is the end for the initial begin, and this is the end module for the module. Sum plus equal to array inside square bracket index semicolon means what? Sum is equal to sum plus array index. Okay, this way whatever I am adding, whatever the element value is there in the array for a particular index to the previous value. This way, as the for each statement for each loop will go through all the indexes. So what the sum will have? Sum will have the final sum value of all the 5 elements stored in the array. Please note, the iterator or the loop variable is considered based on elements of an array. That is what? I have not declared I, or I have not declared index. Okay. Explicitly, I need not to do anything. Implicitly, it will take the type of the array element. Okay. And the number of loop variable must match the dimension of the array. Okay. And what is the dimension of the index? So it will, I need not to set a limit. In the case of for loop, no, I set an initial value. I set I is equal to 0, then I less than so and so, then I plus plus. Okay, all this thing I need not to do. I need not to set a limit also. And here it is automatically, it will be considered based on the elements of the array, and the number of loop variable must match the dimension of the array. It will automatically happen. Index value will iterate to the limit. Okay, this is self-explained in System Verilog alarm. I need not to do anything. Okay. Now is the simulation log I have shown. Okay, when you run those set of statements for each, first for each, what it did? It was single statement. Array element 0, 1, array element 1, 2, array element 2, 3, array element 3, 4, array element 4, 5. This is how the display has happened. Okay, because array 5. Okay, maximum value, maximum data stored in array is of 5. 5 data stores. Starting from array 0, index starting from 0, index going till 4. Okay, now the second display has second statement, second for each statement. What was the multiple statement I need to do execute for the for each? So begin and inside begin and I have put, first of all, display has happened for the array element, then the calculation of the sum. You see, initial value of sum was 0. So 0 plus 1 is 1. Next element value is 2. So sum was having the old value 1, 1 plus 2, 3. Then array 2 is 3. So earlier array sum value we got was 3. So 3 plus 3, 6. Next time what will happen? Array 3 value is 4. So the value stored in sum is equal to 6 plus 4, that is 10. Then array 4 value is 5. Okay, so what would be the final value stored in the sum? 10 plus 5, 15. So every time sum, this particular variable will get updated. Sum is equal to sum plus element of the array for that particular index. Now we will see the example of for each loop usage in multi-dimensional array. So again we have a module TB semicolon. Inside the module TB I have declared one variable MD underscore array. It is of type int, and the multi-dimensional array indexes will go 0 to 4 and 0 to 1. Okay. Maximum value stored will be total 5 into 2, 10. Okay. The element stored inside the MD array would be like, in 0th location 2 value will be stored, 1, 2 in first location, 2 value would be stored 3, 4. In second location 2 values would be stored 5, 6. In third location 2 values would be stored 7, 8. And fourth location 2 values would be stored 9, 10. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is how. Please note the tick mark you see, no? This particular, actually when we visualize how the storage is happening inside the memory, we can see something vertical. 2 columns and 2 columns are there. Okay, and how many rows are there? 5 rows are there. 5 rows and 2 columns. Okay, when now I am putting all the all the row elements next to each others. 2 row elements. Okay, first row 2 elements, second row 2 elements, third row 2 elements, fourth row 2 elements, 5 row 2 elements. So all are put next to each other. These tick marks are used in order to do so. Okay, now inside the initial begin end. So inside initial begin end I will go procedural block. I will call this foreach. For each loop I am using. Inside the for each I have the bracket, inside bracket MD array is the variable name MD array, and index I will put it as I inside the square bracket. Now, you see, here are two dimensional. This particular I will refer to first index, first dimension, that is 5. I have to loop through 0 to 4. Second for each MD underscore array, here I am putting the two dimensional I and j. Means for every I value, there would be two j, 0 and 1. Okay, so j value will go from 0 to 1 and I value can iterate till 0 to 4. So this is how it has been put. Now, though I have to do only one manipulation work, only one display work here I will do. So for that person, I have not used begin end. Okay, only one statement is there. Though there are two for each, they are for respective dimension, but only one statement. Please see $display, that is the system task where I am displaying each array element. MD array inside square bracket %0d. Again second dimension %0d is equal to %0d. This double quotes closed, comma I, comma j, comma MD underscore array. Here index I, j, bracket close, semicolon. End for this begin and end module for this module. Okay, when you run it, what you will get? You see, MD array 001, MD array 012. Please note 0001. Then again 103, MD array 114. MD array 205, MD array 216, MD array 307, MD array 318, MD array 409, MD array 4110. Okay, so hope this for each loop is clear to you. If you like the video, please share with your friends. Please subscribe the channel and have a very nice day. Bye-bye.